Thanks for being on board today with me. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the bell down below. Okay, so today I'm going to have a conversation with Esther over at the Australian National Museum in Canberra, and we're going to be talking about how she came all the way from Korea to Australia to live with zero friends in Australia and zero English to speak in Australia. So that's quite an interesting story. And as we talk, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to give feedback on her English. So we're going to watch that in a few minutes. Don't go away. We'll be right back. We're here at the National Museum. I'm here with Esther, and Esther is going to talk a little bit about her experience coming to Australia from Korea. So how long ago?
I have been living in Australia 19 years.
19 years. Wow, that's a long time. And of course you're used to it now, but how did you feel when you first came here?
When I first came to Australia, it was the cultural shock.
Whoa, let's pause there. Okay, Esther just said it was cultural shock. It, in this sentence, the way Esther used it, means Australia. Okay, Australia cannot be cultural shock. Australia is a country, Australia is a continent, Australia is large, but Australia is not cultural shock. Cultural shock is an emotion or reaction, but it is not a country. So was this part of the verb to be? The verb to be includes is, are, will be, is being, okay? So the verb to be has the meaning of an equal sign. So if you say 1 plus 1 equals 2, it means that 1 plus 1 is the same as 2. Okay, so the subject must be equal to the object. So you can't say a dog is a car. A dog is an animal and a car is a machine. So animals and machines are different things, okay? You can't say she is black hair. You have to say she has black hair. She is a woman. She is not black hair, okay? She has black hair, but she is not black hair, okay? So here Esther needs to say, I experienced culture shock instead of it was cultural shock.
And a lot of things is different.
Okay, so now here's a really important thing. Esther says a lot of things is different. Okay, now this is about subject agreeing with verb. All right, so the subject of this sentence is a lot of things, and a lot of things is plural. So in other words, more than one. It's not a single subject, it's a plural subject. Okay, if you have a plural subject, you have to have a plural verb. It is, they are. Okay, it is singular, it goes with is, it is, they are. Okay, you can't say apples is healthy. You have to say apples are healthy. So in this sentence, Esther should have said a lot of things are different.
When I was in Korea, everybody is using the same language, but here we speak English, but people got a different accent.
Yes, very different.
Mm-hmm.
So you must have met a lot of challenges at that time.
Yes, yeah. When I came to Australia first time, I wasn't able to speak English at all. Also, my listening was quite poor, and reading a little bit okay.
So did you have to do an English course when you came, or you just kind of adapted as you went along?
No, I did a 6 months English course at the University of Canberra, and I watched TV at least every day, 2 hours to improve my listening skills.
Okay, let's pause there. Esther said, when I was in Korea, is everybody using the same language? In English, we have to place the subject, everybody, in front of the verb, is using. Esther should have said, everybody is using. Actually, it would be even better to use the present simple verb. Everybody uses the same language. Okay, to get the best meaning here, because present simple is always true. She also said, I watch TV at least every day 2 hours. The correct order of this would be at least 2 hours every day. The phrase at least is an adjective phrase which describes 2 hours. At least 2 hours, an adjective phrase. So it needs to be connected to that phrase. Just like we would say a white wall, a big black dog. Okay, so the describing phrase has to be connected to the word that it's describing. She needed to say it like this. I watch TV at least 2 hours every day. Okay?
And I try to do the reading newspaper to improve my reading skills.
Okay, so Esther could begin to change these grammar habits by repeating the correct phrases for 5 to 10 minutes every day. Here are the phrases she could repeat. I experienced culture shock. A lot of things are different. Everybody uses the same language in Korea. I watch TV at least 2 hours every day. Esther also has some intonation and pronunciation issues, but I will describe those in the next video as we watch the second half of her interview. The second half of this conversation is going to be about Esther's difficulties when she came to Australia with zero English and zero contacts, zero friends, and how she was able to get to where she is today with a lot of hard work by improving her English and by studying. So we're going to hear that conversation, and I'm going to also give feedback on Esther's English again, so you can improve your English as you go along. So don't miss that episode. And if you would like to keep getting my episodes and see all the things that I release, I'll be doing a lot of these conversations. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and also to hit the bell. Okay, so that way you'll be notified of every video that comes along. See you next time.